Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna have a relaxing session tonight. We're just gonna go through the PokeInvesting subreddit and just gonna share some of my opinions for what people are asking today on PokeInvesting. So let's do it. Here we are. We're in PokeInvesting. I've been sorting it from new for the newest ones to be on top. Japanese Gengar VMAX or the Japanese 151 Trio. That's tough. That's actually a good comparison. Without actually looking at the other comments or the prices for these, I personally think the Gengar is going to do better just because of the unique art and the popularity of that Pokemon. I'm not sure how 151 Japanese is going to go. My guess is the Gengar. Let's see what other people have to say. Gengar, really like Gengar. Charizard is better than Gengar, usually. Japanese Trio, I'm assuming they're not your slabs, but the Trio is sequential. That's a good point. Sequential certification can mean a lot to some collectors. That is a really good take right there. Sleeved versus loose. That is a good one. Hi all. A while back I started Evolving Skies collecting and went heavy into sleeved packs over loose for reasons we've all heard. Over time, the sleeved have slowed and loose have caught up. Okay, you want my opinion? Loose are usually for rip and shippers, streamers, live streamers. If you're on Facebook Marketplace or anything like that, you're going to see a ton of buyers looking for loose packs because they just need packs for their episodes, for their streams. Sleeved are typically for the actual collectors. And my personal opinion is that if you were gonna hold a type of booster pack for long term, hold sealed blisters, hold sleeved sealed booster packs. I would not hold loosey-goosey booster packs that aren't in the sleeve cardboard style. Reason being, you're gonna get a lot more skepticism when trying to sell it, especially when they're up to like $200 a pack, $100 a pack. Let's see what other people have to say. Probably rip and shippers buying up. I'm not sure why loose EV packs are rising. Maybe people just wanting to open them, buying the cheapest option, but there's multiple thousands of loose packs available on TCG, while not as many as sleeved. That is true. The market on sleeved is typically a lot less. Difference between two is actually higher than that. I think loose packs go for 30. Yes, yeah. I think I've seen weighted packs over 22 sell for 60 euros on eBay or 60 pounds. Next up, let's see what this guy says. No photo. I like these because it's actual somebody putting some thought. Better to invest in Pokemon Center Evolving Skies or Evolving Skies Booster Box? That's a good one. Exactly as the title asks. This person's thinking of picking up either both artworks of Pokemon Center Evolving Skies ETBs or Evolving Skies Booster Box. Which one would you guys is better long term? If it helps, I do already own the normal versions of the regular ETBs. So the Pokemon Center Evolving Skies ETBs, there's two different boxes. Each one's going close for 1,000 right now. A booster box, I believe, per the collector app, is around 2,500 as of this video. My opinion, I would go for the booster box because during the Sword and Shield era, there was nothing different with the Pokemon Center ETBs. They just had, I believe, 2 extra packs or 1 extra pack. All it is an extra pack. Different artwork on the box. Different artwork, I believe, on the dividers on the inside. Don't quote me on that, but I believe those are the only differences. And yeah, the artwork is unique. If you have a display in your home or somewhere else, it is really cool to see the exclusiveness. I'm not going to say the other version of it on your display. But I think, my personal opinion is that you're going to have a better run with the booster box. As I mentioned in other PokeInvesting videos, booster boxes are the king/queens of investing. and it is the way to go if you want to hold sealed product. They are compact, they're smaller than an ETB, they have more value in less space, 36 packs versus the 8 or 10 or 9, and it's just cooler, in my opinion. Just gripping a booster box compared to an ETB, there's just something to that. There's a uniqueness to holding the grail of sealed product. That's my opinion. Let's see what other people say here. I almost read the promotion. Don't you hate how the promotions like, oh, Lunchables, yeah, I'm super into that as a 40-year-old adult. Booster box, better liquidity and more reliable long-term hold. Reliable, yes. Liquidity, arguable, but definitely more people are in the market for those. Booster box has been stagnant for about 6 months now. The PC ETBs have been gaining ground lately, though. It's all timing, dude. I don't think that comment weighs too much unless this person asking has a very limited time window to offload. Then yes, I would say that is highly relevant. But for the most part, if you're going to hold long term, I don't think that's relevant. Timing is irrelevant. All right, this person says booster box. I've thought about this as well. Booster box is certainly on the wish list. Both will be huge down the road. Booster box time and shine. Booster box time to shine will come soon with that. Dude, time to shine? You're already time to shine, man. I bought this crap for $90 back in 21. And now it's $2,500. I don't even know the percentage gains from there, but the huge boon already happened. It's going to lull for a while, and we're going to get another huge boon. I don't know whether when the 30th anniversary product actually gets released in October or sometime after that, even before that. Who knows? I have no idea. Maybe during Worlds in August. I have no idea. How are you guys getting anything from the Pokemon Center? I joined a Discord, and it seems... Okay, yeah, this guy... Poor Snickle Fritz. Snickle Frittes. I can't read that. My screen's too small. I should probably zoom in. Back then, let me tell you a story. Back then, when you had to walk uphill in the snow both ways just to get to school, you were able to buy this stuff on the Pokemon Center like even months after release. Like, no joke. I remember Astral Radiance PC ETBs. It was like a year and a half after it was released, and it was still on there, and every once in a while I'd just buy it just to like get the free shipping or something. And it was ridiculous. And those were the good days. You were able to take your time. You were able to like log in after work and be able to buy this stuff. Now it's kind of like in the middle of your day, you got to do this. You got to like step out of the office, excuse yourself from a meeting or whatever, just to be able to buy this stuff. If you're lucky, and you'll wait in queue for like an hour and then just to be told that it's sold out. Yeah, so the only recommendation I have is you either buy from the botters, you buy from a scalper, you become a botter yourself, you become a scalper yourself. It's kind of like Batman, right? Like you're just going to have to be the bad guy if you're in it long enough. If you rely on it enough, you're just going to be the bad guy. Or in this case, you buy it secondhand. These days, if you're collecting PC Pokemon Center exclusives, and sometimes you're just going to have to buy it secondhand and pay the extra money. You're paying for their service at this point. Team Rocket's Mewtwo or Lugia v Alt Art. Silver Tempest. Yes. Okay. Let's see what he says. He has this person, he or she has a PSA 10 Destined Rivals Mewtwo. Is it worth it to trade for a PSA 10 Lugia V? Hell no, bro. I wouldn't do it. Destined Rivals is such a banger set. Silver Tempest is a mid set in comparison to all the good stuff we're getting today. But compared to Destined Rivals, Silver Tempest isn't that great. The card itself, I don't know if Lugia is as popular as Mewtwo. The art itself is pretty cool. I love the art. If I was this person, I wouldn't trade the Mewtwo. I would hold on to that Mewtwo for show. But if you really want that Lugia, better slap that credit card on the table, man, and make it happen. Or do some favors to get that card. But like, I would get both. I would keep it. You are... It is not a risk worth taking, in my mind. Let's see what other people have to say. Lugia. Sword and Shield is prime for takeoff. Lugia. Lugia, in my opinion, superior art, no similar competition. The person just laughed. There's equal opportunity here. Lugia is iconic and good to have. Will always be sought after. The AH Mewtwo is not... Did you say AH? Ascended Heroes? This is not the Ascended Heroes one, dude. That's freaking Destined Rivals, man. So, here we go. The AH Mewtwo is not giving too much competition to the DR Mewtwo. Spoke too soon, my man. Reprints. Oops, kicked the camera. Reprints of Destined Rivals, if they actually happen, will probably be small, scalped to death. I think DR Mewtwo has a lot of future potential too. Okay, so we're actually in same boat here. Romeo Kilo, India. Romeo Kilo I. Person says Lugia. Looks like an overwhelming people says Lugia. This one says similar theme to the vintage shiny Gyarados. Yes, very much so. Too bad Sword and Shield is a steal at the moment, being less. Okay, whatever. Lugia, and it's not even slightly close. Lugia, Lugia, Lugia. Yeah, I would see Lugia as an art by itself, but I think with it linked to the set, I don't think it's going to take off, personally. But yeah, this one's a good one. Whoever posted this, Shin0430, you put a good one right there. That is worth debate. Okay, this person. Oh, this is a good one too. Good photo. That's a cool photo. Good collection there. From Wang Benjamin. Does it make sense to sell Sword and Shield now? Excuse me. I bought all the Sword and Shield well below MSRP. Would it make sense to cash these out and reinvest into specialty sets such as Prismatic and Ascended? Or do you still see room and faster rate of growth for Sword and Shield as compared to these specialty sets? If you're talking about stuff specifically in your photo, I would offload some of the slower stuff. Looks like you have battle styles in here. Looks like you have... Yeah, so it looks like you have a lot of Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, some battle styles, Brilliant Stars. Let's look at your sealed product up there. A lot of Crown Zenith, some Brilliant Stars, a few booster boxes. Looks like you have one of each towards the end of Sword and Shield. You have a Scarlet Violet over there. It's up to you, man. I would probably offload like the Brilliant Stars ETB all the way in the back. I would probably offload some of the less stronger sets, unfortunately. Like, if you don't, my best advice, if you don't have a need to sell, don't. I'd probably sell the battle styles and stuff, but all the trainer gallery sets, they're good, man. Those are good. Those are good sets. I think there's definitely some market disconnect between a lot of different products in different eras. I think the boon is happening so fast that collectors are just trying to keep up with what's new, and all the stuff that's been left behind in the dust just hasn't had time to gain attention. So just like the previous posts of Silver Tempest, Astral Radiance, Brilliant Stars, and Lost Origins, those trainer gallery sets, those are some banging sets, man. Great hit rates, great arts, and you have some of the most iconic cards of the era within those sets. And I just don't think there's been enough time with the quick sets of releases and the 30th anniversary happening, that we've been able to really like take a step and look back at some of the older sets that are out of print, the more recent out of print sets, and really rediscover the value of those cards. So to Wang Benjamin, I would hold on to this, bro. Hold on to it as best as you can. I wouldn't get any heartburn selling some of those sleeves for battle styles, but if you have no need, and it looks like you have Scarlet Violet base, if you have no need for the money, don't worry about it. I think you still have plenty of room to grow with these products, and just be patient. I think another boon will be happening this year before 2027. Let's see what other people have to say. If you need money, sell. Otherwise, hold. I am also currently considering this. This person is also in the situation to sell. Just sold all of my Crown Zenith. Got about 20 from Thanksgiving. Sales at 35 a piece. I remember that time. It was probably from Amazon. Sold 200, 280 each. Cash over the 3 months. I did not miss it. Zero shame in taking profits to allocate funds. That is true. But if you have the cash flow, I wouldn't sell it. Mother of God, you have a nice little shop with all those booster packs. I would sell some and hold the rest, especially Crown Zenith, which has nowhere to go but up. Hold as long as you can. Keep Sword and Shield booster boxes and the 151s, sell the rest. I moved my Lost Origin box before Ascended, jumped to 375. Don't regret it since it paid for about 2.5 Pokemon Center ETBs. This person's been debating for a few weeks themselves, haven't decided, but have added Ascended Heroes to in the pile. 10-ish packs. I bought ES at MSRP, though I'm already satisfied with the gains. Yeah, if you're satisfied with the gains too, and you're ready to cash out, do it, man. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. Got a couple good ones, some not so great. I hope you had a good time. I hope you got something out of this video. And if this is something you like, I'll keep going, because I'm not the type that's just going to keep spewing out PokeInvesting advice. I think there's enough channels for that. I like to see what other people are thinking out here and just go via that way. So I hope you had fun. Hit the like, subscribe. Really helps me, keeps me motivated on doing these videos. And I'll catch you guys next time.